Welcome back. Currently, we are learning Python, and this is day 30 of the playlist titled Python Beginner Boost. And in this video, we will learn about working with JSON in Python. So, what is JSON? JSON is a text based format for representing data. It is easy to read and write for both humans and machine. So let's learn about working with JSON in Python by importing the JSON module. And as we already know, we can import any module in Python using the import keyword. So import and then the name of the module, which is JSON. So here on line number 5, we have imported the module named JSON, and now we will try to convert JSON string into Python object. So I will create a variable named JSON data, and here I will try to save one JSON string which is uh, the name and the age of a person. So let's try to do that. As you can see, first is name, and it will be equals to some random name on, and then let's again create one more key which is age, and it will be equals to some number. So on line number 7, I have created a string which is of type JSON string. Now we will try to convert JSON data into Python object. So for that, we will use the loads method of a JSON module. So first of all, I will create Python data, one variable to store the Python data, which will be equals to JSON dot the method which is loads, and here we will pass the JSON structure which is stored in JSON data. So on line number 8, we are converting JSON string into Python object. Now let's try to print this Python data, and as you can see, I have printed it. Let me execute the code. For that, I will open my terminal and will write the command python 3. After that, the name of the file main.py, and press enter. As you can see, JSON data, which is a name and age, is converted into Python, and it is displayed in the form of a dictionary. So let's try to find the type of this Python data. So for that, we will print type, and then we will pass the name of the variable which is Python data. Let's execute the code and let's see what will be the type of the code. And here you can see it is of type dictionary. The class is dictionary. Now let's try to convert Python object to JSON. So let's try to do the opposite. So let me comment this part. Now the next line, I will try to convert Python data into JSON. So first of all, I will create a variable Python data, and I will copy this string, this dictionary from here, and will paste it here. So I have created a dictionary, and now I will try to convert the dictionary into JSON. So for that, I will create one variable JSON data, and here I will use JSON, and instead of using the loads method, we will use the dumps method. So dumps, and here I will pass the Python data, and on the next line I will print JSON data, and let's execute this code and see what will be the output. And as you can see, the output is printed on the screen. And now let's try to find the type of this JSON data. As we are trying to convert them, so let's also find the type of this data. So print JSON data. Let's execute this, and it will be equals to a string. As you can see, it is a string here. So this is how we convert Python data into JSON data. So here we have created a object which is a dictionary, and on line number 15 we are converting using the dumps method. We are converting the Python dictionary into JSON, and it is converted into JSON, and the type of the JSON data is equals to string. Now let's try to read JSON data from a file. So as you can see, I have created one file called data.json, and here I will paste some JSON data, the same JSON data which we are working with, name and age. And now we will try to uh, read this JSON file into our Python script. Let's do this. So for that, first of all, we have to use right with, and now we want to open. What we want to open? We want to open the file name data.json as file. So we are trying to open the file. Now data is equals to JSON, and here we will use the load method, and here we will pass the name file. And now let's try to print the data. Let's execute this code, and as you can see on screen, we are able to fetch the data from a JSON file into our Python script and are also able to display it in our terminal. Now let's try to work with some complex data. So here I will create one variable. Let's do. Let me just copy the code. Paste it here. So as you can see on screen, let me just make it. We are having one variable on line number 25, which is complex data, and it is storing various key value pairs like name, age, is employed, which is equals to true. And here on the skill section, we have stored a list of skills like Python, JavaScript. And now we are using the loads method to convert this JSON string into Python data, which will be equals to a dictionary. And that is why we are using here the square bracket and the name of the key fetch this part of the JSON string. So let's execute this code and we will see Python and JavaScript printed on the screen. Let's try to execute this code and see. As you can see, Python and JavaScript is printed on our terminal. So this is how we will work with JSON data in Python. So that's it in this video. If you want to learn more about JSON in Python, then you can search about uh, JSON and Python, and you will open the W3 school link, and here you can find about JSON in Python in a great detail manner, as you can see on the screen. And suppose if we want to convert, here you can see, when you convert from Python to JSON, Python objects are converted into the JSON equivalent. So if we are trying to convert a dictionary, then it will be converted into an object. If we are trying to convert a list, then it will be converted into an array. So let's try to convert a list into an array using this. So here I will take one example. We go on top. I will see one example. Oh, here is one example where we are trying to convert a list. Let me paste the code. Here you can see we are having a list which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we are trying to convert it into Python. Let's do this. Let's do the opposite. First do this, then we will do the. And here on the line number 31, we are printing the sum of this Python data. So it will be equals to 15. Let's execute this code. As you can see, here we are having a list, uh, and then we are converting using the loads method to Python, and then we are printing the sum. Let's try to do the opposite. First of all, I will create one variable which is Python underscore data, and it will be equals to list of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's create a JSON data variable, and which will be equals to uh, JSON dot nums method, and here we will pass Python data, and on next line we will print JSON data. Let me just comment this line. I'm not requiring it. Let's save the code and execute it. As you can see here, the list is printed, which is uh, like on line number 33, it is in the form of this, but when we try to convert it into JSON, it is in the form of an array. So that's it in this video. We have learned a lot of things related to JSON in Python. Now I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also check out my blog, which is blog.shubhamlashkan.com. Also follow me on Twitter. The username is same, and also follow me on LinkedIn. The username is still same. So that's it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with your friends, and that's it.